What's up, pimps and players, strokers and pokers? Welcome to another episode of Amateur Pool. I'm Josh Powell. I'll be your host for today. We've got an 8-ball league match. This is Tap League, played at Grindstone Billiards, and I'm playing against Anonymous. Yeah, that's right. He said he didn't want his name on here, so I said, no problem, bro. We'll put your name on here. I'm going to tell you right now, he's playing as a skill level 3, okay? And he is no skill level 3. This isn't one of those, is he really a skill level 3? I already know he's not a skill level 3, guys. He's a B player. He plays at a high level. He should be a 5 or 6, plays around my speed somewhere, but he's new to tap somewhat, so he's a skill level 3. I'm playing him in a 5-2 race, guys. Got my work cut out for me, little Timmy. Leave a comment, leave a message. Yeah, call me and leave a message, bro. Leave a comment down below. Let me think. I can't talk today. My words, my brain, it's not working. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you think I can do it, man, before you get into it. All right, so I won the leg. I broke, and I missed my first shot. It's already looking bleak. So it's an open table. He's coming up to the table. He can shoot whatever he wants. He's going to take those solids because they look good. And he's going to start with the one I missed. He's going to shoot the 7 into the 1, which he did. And he left the 7 sitting in the pocket. So let's see if he gets out here. He's going to shoot the 7. He kind of let that one fly. That's if Mr. Anonymous does have one downside, it's the fact that he shoots kind of freewheel. He doesn't... He shoots a little bit like a bar player. He kind of freewheels shots, but he's very good at shapes and he can make his shots. So he ends up being a very, very difficult opponent. As you can see there, he shoots fast and loose, right? If he took a little more time, I think, and really thought about his game and shapes while he was playing, I think he would be even better. But he's a good shot already, so there's no knocking it. So he looks like he is going to get out. By the time I told you guys that, he already ran the whole rack. He's got this 1-2 ball shot left, and it's a difficult shot. So let's see if he can make this one. Shaping the 8's tough from here too, but he doesn't have to worry about it because he missed the 2. That's his first miss of this match, and brings me up to the table. Let's see if I can clean him up. He didn't leave me a good shot here, so I think I play a safety. I graze the 10 and leave him hidden behind those other 2 balls. That does 2 things. It leaves him safe or hooked, and it breaks up that cluster I had. So if I get another chance at the table, which likely I will because I hooked him, now I've got an open rack. So that's the thought process behind that safety. I could have tried to play the 13 ball and then tried to get out from there, but it was a safer bet to play that safety there. Yeah, see, now he's got to figure this one out because it's not easy. He's going to kick at this bottom short rail, and he called the 2 up in the top left corner. Let's see if he can do it. Made a good hit. Is he going to get it off the 13? He sure is, guys. Man, that was a good shot, but I think he got unlucky. He got hooked behind the 13. Even if he wasn't hooked behind the 13 here, there's really no place for the 8-ball except for maybe a bank, what they call a straight back, a long rail bank. Short. I guess you're banking off the short rail, but it's long ways, down and up. Now he just doesn't have, you see him explaining. I wouldn't even have had a shot had I got a look at the 8-ball. I can't talk today, guys. My words, they're leaving me, Got word diarrhea today. My brain's not working, guys. It's too early for my brain not to be working. Oh, did he call that bank? I think he might have actually called that bank. I'm not 100% sure if he called it or not, sir. I'm not 100% sure. But even if he did call it, he didn't make it, so it didn't matter. All right, so now I have to get out here. Otherwise, capiche on this first track. So it looks like I'm starting with the 10. Really, I probably should start with the 9 here, but I haven't made a shot yet, so my stroke's not loosened up, so I went with an easier shot. And luckily I did because I barely made that one. Came all the way up table. Now I can get rid of the 14, and I'll use a little bottom left, come off the top rail, and shape 13. Nice and easy shot. You don't hit it hard. A lot of people overhit those shots. When you got a thin cut like that, the cue ball's going to travel a lot. Hit it light. All right, so if I have an angle, I'll put forward and right on this one. I didn't have much of an angle. I only had a little angle there. So I tried to force it with the follow and right spin to come off the rail. It just didn't travel enough because I had to hit that ball so full, If I would have had a little more angle and I didn't have to hit it so full, I would have ended up perfect. So I think the 11 goes in between the 9 and the 12, and I think that's what I'm shooting here is the 11 in the bottom right corner. Would be, I think that corner right there somewhere, right over there. I don't know. And I bobbled it, guys. I bobbled the shot and left him an easy little shot on the 8. This is going to be the first rack because there's no way he misses this. And now he, ladies and gentlemen, is on the hill. You know what I'm saying? He's on the hill. So he's up to break. Mr. Anonymous is up to break. Is he going to do a second ball break? He did. He did a second ball break, man, after my own heart. You know, I love that second ball break. He did make a ball. He didn't spread them real wide, but they are spread. There's only one little cluster or two little clusters that I see. It's the 511 and the 198. The 3 and the 15 could be considered a cluster, but I think you can work your way through those without too much trouble. But this is not an easy rack, so I don't expect to see a run out here, but you never know. Don't expect to see a run out, but you just never know. All right, he's going to shoot the 4 in the bottom left corner. He's going to use inside English. Yep. Used inside English. See, that's what I mean, guys, by a little bit freewheel, right? Like, that was a careless shot. All he knew he was putting inside to send the cue ball up into the cluster. He didn't know what was going to happen after that. So sometimes you have to do that, and sometimes you don't. He does it maybe a little more often than I would personally. But like I said, take nothing away from him. He's a good shot. All right, he's going to shoot the 2 in the side pocket. He fired it in. It was another one of those shots. He didn't know exactly what was going to happen. He just fired it. I think what he's trying to do is just create separation on these balls so he can get an open table. He's firing at stuff, trying to open up the rest of the rack so he can develop a run out, which I understand, you know, it's not the easiest. In order to run this out, you have to be extremely precise on your shapes. And if you don't want to be precise, then you have to just rearrange the furniture and hope for the best. And that's what he's doing, rearranging the furniture and hoping for the best. So he tried to come straight back up and open up that 1 ball. His 1 ball was his only problem there, really, after that. And he got on the 1 ball, but he missed the shot. If he wouldn't have missed that shot, he would have had a good chance to get out here. He could have made the 1 either withdraw or follow and then shot the 5 next, or the 3. If he drew it back, he could shoot the 3 in the upper right corner. He could have got out had he made that 6 ball. But he didn't, and left me at the table, or left me a chance at the table. Still not a pretty rack, guys. I'm going to shoot the 10. Looks like I'm going to use no, I played a safety on him, man. Played somewhat of a safety on him. He's got the 3 ball all the way up in the corner, but it's still not easy with his 1 ball where it sits. I think he's probably going to run into my stripe there. By the 9 ball. I can't see what stripe it is. If he makes it, he'll run into that cluster right there. Yeah. Yep. Now there's trouble, you know, and that's probably why I chose to play a safety there. You can tell I wasn't feeling great yet. Knowing I'm playing a tough opponent who only had to win 2 games, I was maybe being a little overly cautious, and he's firing at him. Oh, he's got a shot at the 6. I don't think he can do much with the 1, though. It's hard to shape. He would have to get so precise. The 1 will go in the upper left corner, but in order for him to get that, he has to be pinpoint within a half inch perfect on his shape, because he has to get right between the 15 and the 9 ball in order to shoot the 1 next. I don't think the 1 goes anywhere else, so we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. Looks like he's putting draw on it. Yeah, he was just trying to draw back and crash into him again. Yep. Like I said, if I were to be critical about his game, which I have no right to be critical about his game, but that's kind of my job here, is what I'm doing, it would be that he shoots a little bit too fast and loose, you know. If he slowed down and just relied on his stroke a little bit more and his shape, I think he would be a monster. He would be real tough to beat. He's still tough to beat, you know, regardless. He's still tough to beat. But if he slowed down a little bit instead of playing so much freewheel, and I don't know, maybe it was just this match that he's shooting like that. You know, maybe he doesn't always shoot like that, but I've seen him play a couple other times, and I think he does always shoot like that. So he misjudged the spin there. He put right on it. He was trying to come more angle than he needed and use right to flatten it out, but that rail grabbed a lot more spin than he thought it would. So instead of coming straight back down, it actually came back the opposite way. So that's just a matter, that's not a bad shot. It's just a matter of him not not playing enough on this particular table to know how it's going to grab that English. You know, it grabbed it a lot more than he thought. All right, so I've got my work cut out here, guys, and with the pressure of him being on the hill, added pressure there, guys. You know, if I don't run out, I lose the match, basically. That's what I'm looking at here. I got to get out or I lose the match. So the 9 must go in between, past the 1 ball into the side pocket, and that's a great way to start. I'm going to use follow and open up the 8 a little bit as well. Yep. Now the 8 will go in the side pocket as well. I have options for the 8 now. I don't have to necessarily play it in one pocket. And I think I got a good shape on this 12 ball too. So if I make this 12 ball, I think my next shot's going to be the 15 in the side, probably. Yeah, my next shot is going to be the 15 in the side, but I'm going to play it off of his 1, and that opens the 8 up even more. It's a little risky doing this because I'm going to move the 1 ball, and I don't know exactly where it's going to end up. It may end up blocking up one of my other balls, you know. But it's the shot I see, and it's an out I see, so it's the one I'm going for here. You know, I'm going to stop the cue ball there for the 14. Yep. Stop for the 14. Now it's just a matter of connecting the dots, guys, and not missing my shot, which I'm famous for. You know, I'm famous for missing my shot. If there's one thing I'm famous for, little Timmy, it's missing a clutch shot. All right, make that 14. So I had to hit that hard because I had to cheat it a little bit to get the stun enough for the cue ball to come over for the 11. Otherwise, I would have had a real thin cut on the 11. But since I got pretty straight on the 11, I'm going to shoot the 10 first. I should follow this forward so I have more angle on the 11. I didn't do that, though. I stopped it. And now I'm kind of straight on the 11. I've got a little angle, but it makes the shape on the 8 a little bit tougher now. If I would have had more angle on the 11, I could have shaped the 8 easier. So my last shot, I should have followed it forward a bit. So I just used a little bit of draw there, and I hit it a little harder than I needed to or wanted to because now I have an angle on this 8. This 8 ball is very missable at this point. You know, if I would have hit it a little less speed, you know, not quite as hard, I would have been perfect on that 8. But now I've got a tough cut, so I've got to clutch up and make it. Otherwise, I'll lose the match. Ever wish you could play like Efren Reyes? If you buy our new line of short rail merchandise, I can guarantee you'll play as good as Efren Reyes. I'm sorry, I was just informed I can't say that. I can guarantee you will not play as good as Efren Reyes. You'll still suck, but you'll look good doing it. Get you some. Hold your breath. Are you holding your breath? All right, we can breathe now. We can breathe. I made the shot. Now we're tied up 1-1 in a tough match, and only difference is he's on the hill, and I need 4 more games, guys. You know, cuatro más. I need 4 more. That's what the Spanish call tough. You know, just kidding. I don't know what malo, pardon. I don't know if that's really the right way to say that or not, but it's the way I'm saying it, sucker. You know, it's the way I'm saying it. All right, looks like I had a dry break here. So Mr. Anonymous is coming back to the table. Mr. Red Shirt Anonymous, back to the table. What's he going to shoot? Oh, he's going to shoot that easy stripe to start with. But what's the plan here? There's no easy out. He could play. It's the 11 and the 13 he's got to think about. And really, he could shoot the 11 into the 13 now and then get rid of all of his problems. That's what he's doing. Smart shot. That's what he's doing. Oh, but he hit the 4. He didn't want to hit the 4, and I'm glad he did because had he not hit that 4, he would have made the 13. The 11 would have, or he would have, what was he shooting? The 11-13, I thought. I don't know. You guys know what ball it is. I don't even know what ball it is, but he would have probably made the 1 ball in the corner and left the other ball sitting there because he hit it soft. And from there, he could have got out. It's left me a long shot on this 6. What am I going to do? Am I going to make it? Absolutely not. I'm not going to make it. I'm shooting timid right now. You can see it in my stroke. My stroke's a little timid. For whatever reason, I wasn't feeling great, you know. Wasn't feeling great in this match. I think probably I had it in my own head because I was going up against a guy that I had to give 3 games to, and I had no business giving him 3 games in a race to 5. You can almost give nobody 3 games in a race to 5 unless you're way better than them, you know. And that's just not the case here. You know, if it were an even race, I'd have came into it feeling a little bit different, I'm sure. But giving him 3 games right off the bat, man, kind of gets in my head because I know he's got no business being a 3. But it is what it is, man. It's just the way league works sometimes. It is what it is. I got lucky and he missed. Do I have to shoot that 7 ball up table or can I shoot this 1? If I can shoot the 1, it looks like it's close enough to the pocket. If I could shoot it on the right side, then I will nick his 13 and open the pocket for my 4 as well. But obviously I can't see it. I'm shooting the 7. I'm shooting the 7. I should be shooting the 6 here, but it's a more difficult shot. And I opted not to go for it. So I shot the 7 because it was a little bit easier. And good thing I did because I made it. And now I'm still at the table. I could shoot the 5 next with a stop shot. And then, because I want to get to that problem area, right? I want to get to the 4 and the 1 as quickly as possible so I have an open table. So if I make this on a stop shot, I have that shot on the 1 I was just talking about. Yep. So now I'm going to graze the right side of the 1. I'm not going to make the 1 clean, like dead center in the middle of the pocket. I'm going to make the 1 off to the left side of the pocket. That way I can have an angle to move his 13 ball. I'll do this with draw, and I won't crush it. Yeah, you don't want to crush that shot. You just want to be controlled. Hit it hard enough to move that 13 out of the way, and it worked out great. So now, connect the dots, guys. Let's see if I can actually do it this time. You know what I mean? Start with the 4, a little top, a little right. I want to go back and forth on this shot. Yep, back and forth. I went a little far on that shot. Dang it, man. My speed is a little off, and that just has to do with the fact that I'm shooting timid. You know, I'm not shooting with confidence. You can tell. I can tell. I don't know if everybody can tell, but I can tell because it's me, and I know my game. I can tell I'm in my own head right now about probably about giving him those games on the wire, you know. So if I were just to play my own game, I'd have a way better chance at this match. But that's hard. It's easier said than done. And I bobbled another ball, man. I got to quit bobbling pockets. I got super lucky here, though, and left him difficult. Even though he's got 3 balls that are in the open, I left him in a position to where he does not have an easy shot on any one of those balls. So I may have gotten lucky, and I may end up with another shot at the table, because if I don't, lights out. Capiche, you know? Capiche? I don't know. I speak Spanish sometimes. Now I'm speaking, what is capiche? Italian? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, was he playing a safety there? I think he was playing a safety on me there. He left me a shot, though. I've got a shot on the 3. I don't think I got a shot on the 6. I think the 3 ball is the only shot I have, I'm pretty sure. And it's not easy. It's a back cut going up the rail. And shooting timid will not make this shot. I have to shoot confident with this stroke, otherwise I miss this shot. So I'm a little worried for my future, you know? I'm a little worried for my future in this match, the way I'm playing all timid like that, little Timmy. Missed the shot because I was playing timid. All right, this time I think he has a shot. I'm pretty sure the 13 will go past the 8 in the upper right-hand corner. I'm pretty sure it will. If not, he might be able to shoot the 15. It's hard to tell from our camera angle. Yeah, he's going for the 15. So he's going to make this with top, it looks like. So he's going to come off the side rail, and then he should put a little left on it to come above the 8 and over for the 11 is what I would do. He's taking a second to think about it. I like to see that. You know, he's been shooting real fast this whole match, and now he's taking a second to think about his shot. I like that a lot better. If he took time on every shot, the guy would be a monster, I think. Smart. He hit it soft to leave himself the 13. This should be all she wrote, guys. I have a pretty sneaking suspicion I may not get back to the table here. I don't know. Whoever left a comment and said I was going to lose, you may be right. Oh, he's jacking up on this shot. He's jacking up. He must be straight on it. I would play with a stop. I wouldn't try to draw. I'd play it with a stop shot. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much what he did. He had a little angle. I thought he was going to try to draw it all the way back off the rail for a better angle on this ball, but he didn't. He stopped it and just take the cut on this ball. That was the way I would have played it too, is the right way. Oh, he bobbled one too. You know, my bobble's contagious. Turned him into a bobblehead. It is what it is. Thankfully, he bobbled that pocket, because now I get another chance. But now look at the table here, guys. His last ball is sitting in the pocket blocking my 2 ball, and the 8 ball is wide open. So what I'm looking at here is making the 2 up the rail into the 6. I'm not making the 2, I'm making the 6, but I'm knocking the 2 up the rail to make the 6. And I remember this, I reassess because there's a better option here. So what I end up doing is just making the 6 rail. I think I go rail first, come 3 rails around. So I have a shot at the 2, like I was going to make the 2 in the bottom left corner. So what I'm going to do here, and this was pretty smart, I'm glad I reassessed this. See where I'm looking right now? I'm looking to see where he can't make the 8-ball. So I'm gonna combo the 2 into his 13 and send the cue ball right over there where I'm holding my stick. So I'm playing a safety, but I'm making his ball to do it. So that way he doesn't have an easy shot. I'm glad I reassessed because that shot on the 2-ball up the rail, super missable, especially with the timid stroke. Yeah, this is way better. And it worked out good. So that may have won me this rack, guys. I went from 0 to hero in one shot. Usually I go from hero to 0, you know what I'm saying? But this time I went from 0 to hero. I had to think about that for a second, you know? My brain's not working today, guys. I don't know why. You know, it's Thursday, it's not Friday, it's not Saturday. My brain should be working fine, but it's not, you know? Figure it out, though. He's going to make a kick shot. He called it in that right side pocket. This is not an easy kick. And he missed it. And I already knew he's not familiar enough with the rails and cloth on this table because of that kick shot he tried earlier with the spin. So there was a good chance he was going to miss that kick shot as well. Good chance on it. You know, the more he plays on this table, the more familiar he gets with it, he'll at least make a good hit on that 8. Not likely he's going to not hit the 8 too often, unless he's unfamiliar with the rails and the table. And maybe that first kick shot got in his head a little bit and helped put doubt on his mind for that kick shot that he just shot. All right, so what I do here is I hit the right side. I don't play it rail first. I hit the right side of, what is that, the 2-ball or the 4-ball? Whatever one it is, you know, I hit the right side of it with right spin and just make sure I spin up above the 8-ball. The other way, I could have played the 8-ball in the side pocket too, but I didn't want to take that little awkward angle into the side, especially when I'm not feeling my stroke. So I would rather go up table, take a little bit longer shot that has less angle and is less missable, you know, because if I miss this one a little bit, it can go off the rail. The side pocket's not like that. See, I missed it a little bit and it went in off the rail. If I would have missed the side pocket shot a little bit, I don't make it, you know. That's why I played it above the 8. I'm playing for my bad stroke is what I'm doing. It's not even a bad stroke. It's just a timid stroke. I don't have the confidence right now in this match that I should have. Oof. This table's not breaking great, and I wonder if maybe it's just the way it's racking. Maybe there's gaps in the rack, because I don't think we've seen a really good, maybe the first one was good. The rest of these breaks, though, have been pretty cluttered up. So, I don't know. So now I'm up 2-1. I need three more racks to his 1, guys. That's tough, man. Tough acting. Tough acting. You already know what I'm going to say. Tenactin. Tough acting, tenactin, you know? Boom. Like John Madden used to say. The great John Legend Madden. You know? Only difference is he commentated football and I commentate pool. I mean, it's a big difference. Plus, I don't look nothing like him. I'm not as cool as him. You know, I'm not as rich as him. I'm not as famous as him. But other than that, we're basically exactly the same. We could be twins, you know? All right, I'm starting with a combo. It's an open table, so I can do that before you leave a comment. Yes, this is illegal in Tap League with an open table. You can combo a solid into a stripe. All right, I'm going to shoot the 3. Am I coming into the 5-2 to spread? Yeah, I am. Oh, curses you know? I tried to break up the 5-2. I didn't see a good way to really precisely shape those balls and try for the hard run out, you know, just playing precise shapes. Plus I have my 7 balls kind of bumped up. He's looking at his 10 ball. If that 10 ball's right on the rail right there, then that becomes a really tough ball. If it's off the rail a little bit, he can make it in the side. So then if that's the case, if it's not on the rail, I think he gets out here and then I lose. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Oh, he was trying to shape that 10. It must be off the rail. He was trying to shape the 10. I wonder if he got it. It looks like the 1 might be in the way a little bit, but I don't know. Nope, he's on it. He's shooting. Yeah, man. The rest of the table looks pretty good. The rest of the table looks pretty good. He shoots the 9 here softly, rolls down to the bottom rail. Then he can shoot either one of the 14 or the 12, whichever those 2 he wants. Now he's going to shoot the 14 because he fell too low to shoot the 12. He'll shoot the 14 with just a little draw and probably shoot the 12 next. That's what I would do anyway. I can't remember how he plays it, but I'm pretty sure that's the way he plays it. Or it's the way he tries to play it. I can't remember, guys. We're going to both watch together and learn. He's going to shoot. Yeah. Oh, he might have overdrawn it a little bit. Yeah. But he's okay, though, because he's got that ball up table. I think the ball up table is the 12 ball, and the one down here I'm calling the 12 is actually the 10. You know, the coloring is a little off on the computer. I watch these on the computer, guys. When you watch it on your phone or the TV, you'll probably be like, what is this guy talking about? It's obviously the 10 ball. Well, it's not that obvious to me, bro. Bro, calm down. All right, nice slow roll on that 15. Leave himself a good shot on the 11. Almost straight in, so all he has to do is drift forward a little bit for the shot on the 10. And then if he makes the 10, I think the 8 will go in the side. That's what he's looking at now. And if the 8 goes in the side, guys, donezo. You know, I'm donezo. I'll just see. So right now, what I'm doing in my chair is praying. You know, I'm sitting there praying he makes a mistake so I get another chance at the table. And he did. And he did. Oh, but look where he left me, man. Oh, the only thing I could possibly do here is maybe shoot the 2 into the side. But when they're that close together, it's a tough angle to begin with to shoot that in the side. When the balls are that close together, it makes it even harder. But I think it's the only thing I have, so I have to kind of go for it. Yeah, calling it. And I got to be careful not to double hit it. That's why I got the back of the stick jacked up. It'll be a short little jabby stroke. Yep, I missed it. You know, I mean, it wasn't easy. You know, I'm going to give myself a break on that one. It wasn't an easy shot. The first one, though, you know, dang, man. Dang it, boy. Dang it, son. Sucker. No, I mean, shoot. Pretty good match. Like I said, if I didn't have to give him weight here, I wouldn't have been shooting as timid. I would have had more confidence in my stroke, you know, because I wouldn't have had it in my own mind that this is an unwinnable match. Because when you go into it thinking, geez, there's no way I'm going to win this. You know, I got to give this guy 58 games and a race to 59. There's no way I can win this. Then you've already beaten yourself, and that's kind of what I did here, guys. I went in thinking, man, I got to give this guy 3 games going to 5. If I would have forgot about that and just shot my game here, I may have had a chance. You know what I mean? I may have had a chance because the first rack he won, I gave to him. So really, it should be 3-0 right now and an even race to 2. You know, and had that been the case, we'd be a totally different match. Totally different match. But he's got a tough shot here on the 8. So if he makes this, he wins. If he misses, I get another chance. He's got it. He's got it. Boom. Anonymous. You know who you are, bro. Good shooting, man. I appreciate you letting me record. It was fun playing with you. You're a good dude. And maybe we'll have an even race sometime in the near future. You know what I'm saying? It'd be fun. It'd be fun to have an even race. We'll do a rematch with an even race maybe. But I'm sure it'll happen. I mean, we play in the same circuit, so I'm sure we'll get there. Everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the love and support on all the videos lately, man. Don't forget to leave me a comment, guys. When you leave a comment, YouTube says, oh, people like this video. It's engagement, and they send it out to more people. So if you want to help me expand, hit the like button and leave a comment, guys. Or do one of the two. Or don't. I don't care. You know, I do care. But I don't get mad about it if you don't do it, you know. And just watching the videos enough. I appreciate you just watching. If you guys want short rail merch, the link is in the description. High quality merchandise, man. High quality shirts. The prints are good. They look good. We can ship it everywhere. The shipping is only $3, guys. I was doing free shipping for July, but now it's only $3. You know, I can't do free shipping all the time because there's no money to be made, and I'm just doing it for free. But I want my shirt circulating out there, so every once in a great while, I do free shipping. But even when it's not free, $3. You know, you can't beat that, guys. You can't beat it with a stick. You know what I'm saying? All right, perimeter billiard lights. If you want a rectangle, I almost a triangle. If you want a rectangle light above your pool table, bro, a perimeter light, bad. I can't say that bad word. It's a family channel. A bad as hell light. I can say hell. Bad as hell light above your table. Use my discount code, amateur pool, all uppercase, no spaces. Save yourself some money and help me out as well. All right, our time here has come to an end, guys. So until the next video, I bid you farewell. Good day, sir, and peace.